Hello everyone. This video is gonna be a bit different from the others because this one's a comedy and can relate to every single person who ever turned 21. As I say that, the film in question is 21 and over. This film goes into, of course, it's a comedy, but also deep stuff as well. I'm gonna go into that. But before I go into it, first and foremost, sorry about that. I want to say thank you to everybody who supports this channel, and I really appreciate everything, ladies and gentlemen, that you are doing. So thank you very much. If you're new to this channel and want to sub by any other record, please do. My channel is at HistoryBuff 2.0, and you can't miss it. Comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. With all that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show today. So, I seen this movie a few years back, but I had to rewatch it just to make sure I got everything right before doing this video. And it's still funny and relatable to me to this day. I'm sure to many of you as well. So, and here is the serious part of this film I'm gonna go into, as I mentioned. One way or another, we have strict parents, and they want us to go down their direct, narrow path that they went down. So Jeff Chang had that same situation, but the difference is Jeff Chang had two allies on his side that made him free from those shackles. In other words, even though he got really messed up, and you see them, I say it correctly, bar hop the many bars, pretty much. And one of the friends gained a girlfriend toward the end of the film, but I'm not going to go into it of who the girl is. I'm not going to ruin that surprise too much. And this film also realized that sometimes the world's unfair, and we have to be ourselves, and if the people around us or the world doesn't like it, we can still be ourselves and enjoy life to the best of our abilities. And that's what this film's message, I think, was. Having fun, also dealing with consequences, but also being yourself. And the funny parts of this film is pretty much what they had to go through to get them home. And I'll name a few things. I'm not going to go through down the line of a list. So, after the final bar, and he was wasted 110%, they had to go through a series of obstacles. And the set of obstacles is they went to the wrong sorority house that the girl, for the girlfriend down the road, obviously. You'll know her once you see her. So they went to the wrong house, sorority house in the college. What else? Of course, the dad was on her tail as well. Jeff Chang's dad, a little bit here and there. He had to go to his former apartment, and he find out what he was going through because of the stress he was going through because of the, I don't know, stereotype per se, that he had to go to medical school and become a doctor, like he didn't have a choice. Forced on him by his dad, pretty much, but he defied him at the end, pretty much. And of course, they made enemies, but also became good friends at the same time towards the end of the film. And the chief plays an important role also. If you pay attention close enough, he gives clues to two people's futures per se. The one helps them realize where Jeff Chang lives, and the other helps the other person, helps them get into college. I'm not gonna name the second person because that's gonna ruin the whole surprise. But I mentioned the seriousness of what they had to go through to get them home, and also the bad parts of it as well. But overall, though, this film was funny, and it relates to me. So I'm sure to all of you, that it's relatable. So, with all that said, it's not a lecture. Just I'm pointing out what the film is trying to present and all that. So, I'll make a note down below and for this short and in the video itself. So none of you are confused or not turned off. But overall, though, the film is hilarious. It's relatable, and it's a hit or miss. And this one was a hit, 110%. And the plus side of it is that it was done by the director of Hangover. So that's a plus. So if you like Hangover, then you're definitely going to enjoy this. And it should have started off with that, but slipped my mind until now. With all that said, thank you all again for your support. I really appreciate it. May God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.